comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
He's the aforementioned English person, and I don't believe, Phoebe, this is your boyfriend.
It's not.
Unfortunately. But it's his first time on the show. Please welcome, for the first time, Kevin Attenborough.
Having been introduced, the guest approaches the microphone and says, hello.
Oh, hello, Kevin. So nice to meet you.
It's very nice to be met by you. Thank you so much.
Of course.
For having me on this program.
Yes, it's wonderful to have you. What a wonderful, rich voice you have. I was going to say luxurious, and that didn't fit. Then illustrious, that doesn't fit either. But your voice is great.
The confused compliment is received and appreciated.
Of course, this is Phoebe Robinson, by the way. I don't know if you've ever met a best-selling author.
A best-selling author appears. She is engaging, warm, and friendly.
Ooh, nice. Now do Gino.
Oh, yeah, this is Gino.
Hi, I'm Gino. Nice to meet you, Kevin.
I don't know how to explain him.
The Gino speaks. A greeting, perhaps.
It was. The guy's good.
I mean, he nailed it. Exactly what you are.
Technically a greeting.
Yeah. So, Kevin.
Creatures such as this Gino must not vanish from the earth.
I don't think there's any.
I think you might be the one person with that opinion, but I appreciate it, Kev.
Well, I think what he's trying to say is probably what your aunt and your mom say, which is like, you got to procreate, you know?
Gotta procreate,
You know, I
yeah.
mean, you're getting up there. At this point, you've been in college for 10 years or so.
Yeah, it's putting me well into my late 20s, you know? So
Yeah,
I could be any
exactly.
age.
You got to freeze your business.
Oh, I forgot 2 deep freezers full of cum blocks.
If
What?
the planet is to survive, measures must be taken to reverse the harm.
So, Kevin, you're on this show. All I have is you're an English person. I'm sorry that my booker screwed up. I think he just wrote down English person because he doesn't know, anything about you. But tell us a little bit about yourself.
Approaching America for the first time from the air, it appears to be nothing more than a mass of clouds. But soon those clouds recede, and you see the brown and green that make up a continent.
So, okay, yeah. So you
Touching down on the tarmac, one realizes that the earth is bigger than what is merely in front of our eyes.
Oh, good. Okay, so you came here from England.
Making his way to the podcast studio, the guest notes the parking structure, how to enter, how to exit, and the ticket that must be saved.
He's going to do the parking structure. Oh, he did it. That's amazing. Wow. I want to hear this guy describe everything from the earth, which he already did, the macro to the micro. You know what I mean? Like bugs and stuff.
Holy shit, the earth and the parking structure. Fucking shattered me. I'm
There was
broken
nothing in
open.
between, I noticed. There was the earth, and then I guess California. He did
But
go-
parking structure is kind of...
A cell phone is produced, and a photograph is taken of the number of the parking space. This is done for future reference.
I mean, it's not that big of a parking structure, I have to say. It's one level, so I...
Secure that the information has been filed away. The guest leaves the parking structure and presses the elevator button.
Oh, he's going to do the elevator. Boy, this is incredible. So how did you have a nice trip up to the studio?
Entering the tiny chamber, the guest waits until the doors once again make their presence known. A sudden lurch is felt as the elevator rises into what can only be described as the air.
Holy shit.
That's
I feel
exactly
like
the
I'm on an
feeling of it.
elevator right now.
Yes.
With a shuddering stop, the doors again recede, and the guest exits.
I've never heard it broken down exactly like
I've
that.
never
This is
been on an
incredible.
elevator, and now I know exactly what it's like.
You've never been on an elevator?
It doesn't register my body weight. It always says empty elevator anytime I try to do it.
yeah.
I usually have to sneak in underneath like one of those serving, platinum serving things. A cloche. A cloche. Thank you. Kevin.
That's the one thing he didn't narrate. He just
Jesus.
corrected you.
Fuck, man.
I don't have to narrate everything. It is just something that my family does.
I wanted to say, your voice and your speaking style sounds a lot like a certain person by the name of Richard Attenborough. Is that, or David Attenborough?
David
Attenborough.
who is,
okay.
of course, the brother of
The brother of
Richard
Richard. Yeah, what is Richard Attenborough's deal? What did he do?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
That's right. If nothing else, he made his mark with that. And doesn't he do, he's the guy
Could you imagine Richard Attenborough working at Walmart? Welcome to Walmart.
because he's the guy outside the Jurassic Park ride that you see on the videos, right?
Yes, Dino DNA.
So you're the nephew of that guy.
I am his great-great-grandson.
Oh, you are?
I am but 14 years old.
Oh, you're 14 years old.
Very excited to be leaving school and traveling to America unaccompanied for the very first time.
Really sorry about trying to get into the bathroom while you were in there before.
Why are you
Pounding on the door frightens the occupant of the restroom. He cowers and waits for the knocking to go away.
I gotta ask, Kevin, why were you in charge of the parking ticket? Weren't you driven here by someone?
No, in America, I drive myself.
No, I mean, I maybe in England that's okay. I don't know. They do everything on the opposite side. So maybe like you can drive when you're a baby, and then when you're 16 you can't anymore. Is that how they do it in
I
England?
feel like
or-
it has to do with your foreskin.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. But you're not supposed to be driving
Within the
it.
Department of Motor Vehicles, there is an exemption for one such as me. 14-year-olds from England are permitted to drive
Really?
if they drive on the opposite side of the street.
Wait. So you're a 14-year-old and driving on the opposite side of the street? This sounds like a traffic hazard.
It isn't so far.
Okay. Well, what time did you arrive here? 4:30 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, that explains it. You're gonna have a tough time getting out of here. So, do you want to be a famous narrator, much like your great grandfather?
If the clan is to continue, someone must teach the young ones the work of the family.
Okay, now we're talking the clan, your family,
With a C.
right? Okay, good. I just want to make that clear. With the C,
Certain words have been ruined
they really
by
have.
certain groups of people.
I know. Like what? Like which one?
Well, he's British, so he can't even get cigarettes anymore.
Oh.
Yes, we only call it the one thing.
So you want to be you want to do what your family did? That's incredible. No.
I wish to carve out my own life for myself.
Really?
At the risk of being shunned by the others. I will go my own way.
So they would shun you because you don't want to narrate things? Or
The
welcome to
family-
people to Jurassic Park, I guess.
The family circles tightly. They will not let the young ones leave for fear of the danger outside.
Oh, no.
But one young one breaks free. He makes his own way across the continent to find himself in a podcast studio.
So wait, you landed in New York then and came all the way? Across of North America. How did you travel across
The plane would have crossed
took
the
a
continent,
plane.
too. To be fair.
I guess so, but across the I guess I don't expect you to narrate every little step of it.
Thanks.
So you want to do your own thing though. That's the
I
important
want
part.
to do my
What do you
own
want to
thing.
do, little Kevin?
To become the next Tony Hawk.
Skateboarder Tony Hawk? Like as an actor or skateboarder? Tony Hawk.
There's a skateboarder named Tony Hawk?
Yeah, that's the guy I'm thinking of. He's a famous skateboarder. He perfected all these weird tricks. Phoebe, you must know Tony Hawk, right? I mean, yeah.
Everyone knows him.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater, too.
Yeah. I mean, you're of the generation that idolized Tony Hawk,
Yes,
right?
he was my favorite.
Yeah, of course.
He's what made me get into comedy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discovering there are two Tony Hawks is surprising.
I don't know
but
that there.
resiliently, the young one forges ahead.
I don't know that there are two Tony Hawks. I have to say, Kevin.
What
because-
is your Tony Hawk
Yeah, what does
that
he
you
do?
want to emulate do?
He is a Supermarionation puppet who rode on a rocket ship in a poorly received BBC pilot.
I guess I didn't see this, but what was the pilot called?
It was called Tony Hawk Flies Under the Moon.
Okay, so that's the only thing you've half an hour. That's the only thing you know, Tony Hawk.
21 minutes.
21 minutes.
The title of the show itself is sort of an undersell. He flies underneath the moon. It's
Yeah,
just
why
flying.
not over it or around it at the
He
very
doesn't
least?
even look up.
He didn't even look at it as he passed it?
He goes under the moon and just sits there.
I would at least tilt my neck up.
Then he dictates a letter to his wife saying, "This is dull. Why did I do this? It wasn't worth our marriage." When he returns,
broke up because of this?
when he returns to Earth, he finds his wife has died
What?
in the arms of another man.
Oh, okay, so he knew they broke up.
They
and
are
that's why he
buried in a
wrote.
huge coffin.
What? Together?
Yes.
You can do that?
No, it was a TV program.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, God, I haven't heard about this
Church
show,
groups,
but
fearing moral decay, picketed the BBC for years and years.
years and years because of this 121-minute program. And you saw it, and you said, I want to do what part of it exactly?
I want to fly under the moon.
Okay, well,
But this time, I will look up.
yes, at that great big ball of cheese
A
up there.
spacecraft equipped with a window in the ceiling.
Like a sunroof.
Moonroof, probably.
Yeah, I guess it would be a moonroof, yeah.
Because you don't want A, because you don't want it to open, and B, you're going to look at the moon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I mean, people are, flying up into space all the time these days. I heard-
People are people. So why should it be
Big Depeche Mode fan.
that who?
Oh, wait, you're just talking?
You never saw the BBC pilot starring Depeche Mode?
A la mode, where they work in an ice cream shop.
It eventually evolved into the TV show The Young Ones.
Yep, that's right.
The entire band was fired, replaced by actors.
Incredible. So people are flying up into
The
space these
incredible
days.
edible egg.
Yes, thank you. It's almost like you're a member of the Church of Commercials. But people are flying up there like William Shatner. He's going to go up there and he's like almost dang 90 years old or something like that. He's going to fly up there. Jeff Bezos is going to buzz around up there. I mean, much like Buzz Aldrin. He was the original Buzz up there.
Didn't realize how many boring old people were flying into space.
Yeah,
It's starting to lose its appeal.
it really is. We need young blood up there,
Pass.
You're not going to do it anymore?
You've talked me out of it.
This is your main life stream. I mean, you're 14. I understand, like, these things change, but...
Yeah, when I was 14, I wanted to be a Navy SEAL, so
Oh,
things
really?
changed, yeah.
But then Obama...
Then, Obama got elected. I was like, I refuse to fight on his
I guess I
behalf.
meant Osama got killed. I conflated the two, which is easy to do.
I do that all the
I
time.
never realized that those two names sound so similar.
Well, then I've got a bunch of flags on trucks on Long Island to show you.
Okay. So you don't want to do it anymore. Well, okay, great. Maybe you should just narrate things because you're great at it.
Narration. Why does it exist when the medium of television is show, not say?
I know, yeah, that it is interesting. Anytime narration pops up in something like, I watched this Hugh Jackman movie the other day. I didn't say Hugh.
Chappie.
No, not Chappie. Is Hugh Jackman in that? I haven't seen that. Ooh, put that on the list. But I saw whatever just came out. It was like Reverie or Reminiscence or something.
Reminiscence.
Is it
Yes.
Reminiscence? Oh, okay, yeah. So I watched that, and the minute it starts, it's like, so I work at this place, and it's like he's just explaining everything.
The Many Saints of Newark starts with a dead character from the Sopranos series, Christopher Moltisanti,
No.
doing the setup of the voiceover and even saying, and I'm going to hell soon.
Oh, no.
So he's aware that he's dead.
Buried in a Catholic cemetery, the character describes his own murder at the hands of Tony Soprano.
Oh, no. Does he talk about working on Shark Tale? Because he was great. I did a VO session with him. He was amazing. I read with him.
Moltisanti or
No, whoever plays him.
Imperioli?
Yes.
Whoever plays him.
You had life on.
What a great session it must have been.
You had life on Mars and Shocktail.
Tribute to a wonderful actor, whoever plays him.
The guy who plays Christopher, my favorite actor from Life on Mars.
And the Emmy goes to the guy who played Christopher.
Did he win? He should have. He's great. Whoever it was. Well, yeah, just narrate things now. This is great. I mean, your family will be happy. I'll be happy.
If you see
what?
If you see a seal on a beach and an orca comes out of the ocean and bites the seal in half, do you need someone to explain what's going on?
I guess not. That would be kick-ass if I saw that, though.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Now I want to see that. Do you know where I can see something like that?
Yes.
Where?
There is a nature program that's all about whales called Secrets of the Whales, narrated by Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver from Alien. My gosh.
And there is a long, long section where young orcas are practicing how to snatch a seal off the beach.
Practicing?
To the point where the viewer feels as if it's supposed to root for this gigantic monster to destroy this tiny dog of the ocean.
So they're practicing, so they're just like picking them off one by one, or they're practicing on rocks?
Not at first. You watch them getting good at it, and then eventually they get the seal.
Oh, my God.
That was the thing that undid it. I didn't want to be a Navy SEAL after I saw that.
That orca thing?
Because once that could happen, if that could happen to a baby seal, it could happen to a Navy SEAL.
Of course.
The baby seal, admiring its grandparents, grows up and enlists in the service and becomes a Navy SEAL.
Yep. Do you think a seal knows its grandparents? Or is it just like other animals? You know what I mean?
What? No, I understand. I understand the first. He looks at his grandparents and says other animals.
You know what I mean?
Like, looks at his extended family and says other animals.
But do they have relationship? Like, obviously, there's no language.
I don't think there's like a seal grandma putting $5 in a card and giving it to the seal.
That's my
birthday.
question. Is like there's no language between them. So the concept of a grandparent, like, would
seal,
you
suffocated by his mother's desires, has no choice but to stay at home and take care of the family.
You'd know your mom because
when
of all
he wanted to go out and star as Sally Bowles in a revival of Cabaret for seals.
Are we talking about Seal the singer right now? He wanted to star in Cabaret?
Seal, who loves Halloween, now estranged from his former wife, Heidi Klum.
Yes.
Puts on an elaborate costume all by himself at home, turns off the porch lights, and watches the remake of Candyman.
This I want to see. This is a documentary I want to see. You piqued my interest here.
I'm just telling a story that hasn't happened. I'm not narrating anything.
It should happen. God.
Hopefully it doesn't snow, because did you know that when it snows, his eyes become large? Well, we don't have to get into it.
Of course we know.
We all know what happens to
poor guy. Phoebe, you a Seal fan?
I do like
Poor
Seal.
guy.
Yeah.
He's great, right?
Amazing.
To think about him on Halloween, he used to go to all those parties with Heidi Klum. You just got to sit around the house. God, you're breaking my heart here.
Do you think Seal's not getting invited to Halloween parties since he got divorced from Klum?
Well, I mean, she seemed like the one who wanted to do all the big, like, haha, I'm a supermodel, but I don't dress, sexy.
I put bolts in my neck. Isn't that cute?
So that seemed like her thing. And now, like, if he goes, he could kick it up like 8 notches and be like, no, I was the mastermind behind all this.
And his thing is comedy movies.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop star. Never stops talking.
That's the one I know.
And something else.
That one's good.
Oh, The Masked Singer too. He was in that. Ooh. Maybe the most recognizable voice to ever be in The Masked Singer. Like the minute he opened his voice, everyone was like, "Oh, this is Seal."
What did he play? A seal?
Yeah, he was dressed like a seal. That was the other part of it.
Everyone's like, "Is it Croft? Is it Croft?" And it was like, "No, it's Seal."
That's a modern reference, right? I got it.
Thank you. Yeah. Gino is timeless.
Well, Kevin,
the references crusted in age and time, lost on the listeners of the podcast.
Well, yeah, probably. Kevin, I feel bad for you.
1,000 people flock to Wikipedia to see if they can understand their favorite program.
That's usually to change someone's page because of something we talked about. But
Seal, his page altered, now no longer loves Halloween. He has become instead a St. Patrick's Day enthusiast.
Oh, wow, that would be incredible.
Wearing a green derby and curled up shoes.
He might look like the Riddler if he... if you put
Did you
question
hear the
marks on
curled-up
it.
shoes?
Yeah, I did, but
The Riddler doesn't wear curls.
okay. Well, the genie from Aladdin does.
Well, why didn't you mention him?
I was about to.
I think technically the genie from Aladdin doesn't have any legs.
Oh,
It goes just down into.
I was
like a
thinking
little-
of my buddy Will Smith. He had some.
Oh, your friend from
Yeah,
Shark Tank.
yeah, exactly.
Will Smith, having lost his way during quarantine, posts an Instagram selfie of his dad bod.
Hashtag dad bod or pound dad bod. I'm sorry for you.
Pound dad bod indeed.
Yeah.
Pound dat bod.
God
and more
damn
like
it.
God damn. I am legend.
Well, Kevin, you know what it means when I say "well, Kevin," right? We're wrapping up
The
towards a
host,
break.
attempting to wrap up towards a break, doesn't realize that the guest knows exactly what he's doing.
I said you knew what I was doing, but
You don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? All right, never mind.
Get
Kevin,
that mattress money, Scott.
what's that? Oh, the mattress money. Of course, we got to get the mattress money.
Conversation hasn't gone this badly since I met Michelle Obama.
Oh, wait, you met Michelle Obama?
Let's go to a break.
Okay, we have to go to a break. Kevin, I'm glad that you are switching back to narrating because it's what you're good at. So I'm glad. Okay, give away that whole, or give up at least. You don't give away dreams. You give them up.
Great advice from an adult to a child.
Give up.
Give up.
We also have.
The drink of my people.
I could go for some tea. Doctor says I have low tea.
Oh, I think that's something different. Yes, the tea is. How old do you have to be to drink tea? Because it has caffeine, right?
Approximately 1 year.
Really, they start you in on it.
Yes. It's poured down your throat before you can even object.
I like that when you film something in England, like everyone takes a tea break, like it's a normal thing, right?
It is a normal thing.
But not here. I mean, you know what I mean?
That's
Like-
abnormal.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no breaks here.
Right. Yes, that's right.
That's the important part. Is that
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee!
we do drink coffee, but there's no coffee breaks. So you got a deal. You got to
Yeah.
drink it while you're operating $10,000.
Tumbling
machinery.
out of bed, stumbling to the kitchen, pouring oneself a cup of ambition, then yawning, stretching, trying to come to life. Out on the street,
I wanted you to continue, so I didn't interrupt. Keep going.
the traffic starts up.
We want to get this clean so we can put it under the music as well. Or over the music, I guess. All right, continue, please. From the second part.
Trying to remember, blood starts pumping. When does the blood
On the
start
street,
pumping?
the blood starts pumping, thumping. I can look it up for you if we. Yes, okay, here we go.
The host, grabbing for his phone, looks up the lyrics to the song 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
Oh, really? Okay. Here we go.
Whom did you think wrote 9 to 5?
Wrote 95. 95 is what I thought it was.
Luftballons?
Yep, I thought it was. She hadn't quite perfected it yet, Nana. All right, here we go. Ready? Here you are, sir. Let's get this clean. Here we go.
Tumbling out of bed, stumbling to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn, stretch, try to come to life. Jump in the shower, and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping, with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5.
Let's get a little of the chorus.
Okay. Working 9 to 5.
Wait, we need it clean, Gino.
Sorry.
Okay, here we go.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by, it's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind, and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
Oh, my God.
9 to 5.
Just when you
Incredible.
think you figured out what exactly this show is,
Yeah.
something like that happens and
then
just
it's just-
cracks it wide open.
Oh my
Holy
God!
shit.
That brought a tear to my eye. The plight of Dolly. I never thought about it. They use your mind and they don't give you credit.
Plight of Dolly, the alternate title for Paddington.
Oh, that's true. I remember that. Well, look, we have to get to our next guest. This is exciting. He's someone that I used to know back when I was just a wee lad, much like yourself, Kevin. You're so cute. I just want to pinch your cheeks.
Don't.
Okay. I won't. I needed consent and I didn't get it.
You never will.
Never? Not even when you turn 18?
Never.
Why would it be cooler to pinch his cheeks when he's 18?
I'm just saying.
I will not lose my cheek virginity to you.
Wait, if you do lose your cheek virginity, though, will you come back and allow me?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much. All right.
Perhaps a new sense of purpose could be found in my country of England, where at 10:59 p.m. hordes of teenagers descend upon the closing pubs, where the pub lord will throw out the used bar towels for the evening. The children then insert them into their rectums, soaking up all of the leavings of every drunk person that has been in there for hours and hours. What if Dave Coulier were to invite Anne Murray to an Alanis Morissette concert and go down on her during that song?
Whoa, there's levels. Incredible.
And then, looking up at the stage, Alanis Morissette bathed in the lights of the concert, Dave Coulier says, "How do you like it?"
Wow. I want to see this now. All your made up stuff I want to see.
You have but to use your imagination.
Thank you. Say welcome to Jurassic Park for me.
Why didn't he ever tell people goodbye when they left Jurassic
Say goodbye
Park?
then, please.
Thank you for visiting Jurassic Park.
I mean, I
Goodbye.
guess. Oh, thank you. I guess they were all dead.
Not all. Dr. Ian Malcolm,
He survived. Yeah, that's true.
Alan, what's his name? Played
what-
by Sam Neill.
Yeah, that's right. He's back.
Laura Dern.
What about Lauren Lapkus? Did she die? No, she made it.
He didn't welcome anyone to Jurassic World.
That's true. That seems like a glaring omission.
Dino DNA.
Thank you.
Comedy bang 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 bang.
Kevin Attenborough, what do you want to plug here?
On Saturday, the 23rd of October, a show is happening at Dynasty Typewriter, which is sold out, but will be live streamed to the world. It is called The Uncanny Hollow, and it is a sketch show that is done in the manner of The Twilight Zone.
Oh my gosh.
The cast includes Tawny Newsome, Tim Baltz, Sean Diston, Mary Sohn, and Lily Sullivan, and hosted by Paul F. Tompkins.
Names no one who listens to this show would recognize because they've never been on the show. But those
Well,
are
Tawny was on for Star Trek.
Tawny's been on? Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, but they're very talented.
Lily, though,
comedians.
has a great Twitter handle. I can't remember exactly what it is. But
It's not difficult.
No, of course not. Well, that's great. I mean, people can live stream this, even if they can't be in the room with these very special people. But and this, now, what I heard about this is Paul F. Tompkins' first sketch show in like 30 years. Is that possible?
That seems maybe too many
much,
years,
but in a while, right?
feels like that.
Right.
Feels like 90.
That's from Jesus Christ Superstar, is it not? The writer of Cats. I don't know if you know that, but all you guys in England love him, from what Phoebe says.
Comedy bang bang. Comedy bang bang. Grrrr. Comedy bang bang.
Kevin Attenborough.
Greta Garbo and Monroe. Dietrich and DiMaggio. Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean. On the cover of a magazine. Grace Kelly, Harlow Jean. Picture of a beauty queen. Jean Kelly, Fred Astaire. Ginger Rogers dance on air. They had style. They had grace. Rita Hayworth gave good face. Lauren, Catherine, Lana too. Betty Davis, we love you. Vogue.
Oh, brilliant. God.
Yeah, comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang, bang bang, comedy, comedy bang bang, bang bang goes the comedy. You are listening to Comedy Bang Bang.
I mentioned a teenager is here. We've talked to him one time on the show previously. Really? He's a teenager. He is the grandson of someone famous. Please welcome to the show, Kevin Attenborough.
The podcast guest, having been introduced, has trepidation. Although he has guested on the podcast before, it wasn't in a live setting. Gripped by fear, he hesitates before eventually taking the plunge and walking on stage. The lights so bright, he finds himself gripped with fear.
You're still scared. You were scared backstage, and now you came out on stage, and you're still scared.
The podcast host offers no consolation, merely underlines the situation.
I'm sorry, do you want a hug? What can I do to help you with your fear of the lights? You're scared of the lights?
The guest is somewhat reassured by the host's tone. The lights become a little less bright. The guest grows more accustomed and finds himself in a state of uneasy ease.
I'll take that.
A bargain is struck. The show may proceed.
Thank you very much, Kevin. It's great to have you back. Welcome back to the show.
Finding himself being warmly embraced, in word if not in deed, puts the guest in a state of relaxation. Now he is on familiar ground.
Great. Okay. I don't know how I could do this in deed, but I'm glad I did it in word. And relaxation isn't exactly what we're going for when you're on stage. Necessarily, a little bit.
Tension rises as the guest senses he has put a foot wrong. This new world is strange to him. How can he hope to survive when the rules are constantly changing?
Okay, well, why don't we just move on to actually interviewing you? Kevin,
The moment having passed, the guest finds himself more receptive, hoping that some measure of companionable coexistence can be achieved.
I think we found it. I think we're both equally uneasy about what's happening right now. I'm sorry, every time you take a sharp inhalation of breath, I assume you're about to start narrating again.
The host senses a weakness in the guest. Something about his breathing pattern causes the host to feel he may strike at any moment.
I don't mean to strike at you. I don't want this to be an antagonistic interview.
But the host merely has the colorings of a predator, but is in fact harmless.
You calling me some sort of beta cuck?
Yes.
The one time you don't narrate? All right, Kevin, look. So you're a teenager. You're a teenage boy.
The guest's youth is apparent. He has not long been on this earth.
You've been on this earth for, as I recall, somewhere around 14 trips around that great big glowing ball in the sky, a.k.a. the sun.
Correct.
And you are well, let's get this out of the way. If anyone doesn't know who Kevin Attenborough is, you are the grandson of a very famous person.
My grandfather.
But he's not famous for being a grandfather necessarily.
He is to me.
But he is he's a professional narrator. David Attenborough, correct?
Realizing the lineage of the guest, the host correctly identifies the leader of the family.
Wonderful. And your uncle is that dude who played John Hammond in Jurassic Park.
The host probes deeper and discovers more information about the clan.
And he's the guy who he would say those.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
That's maybe his most well-known phrase, but he has another one which is even better.
Hold on to your butts.
I think that was Sam Jackson. I'm looking for...
Dino DNA.
Thank you. So that's who Kevin Attenborough is.
The guest sees a weakness. Cognitive problems with the host.
Stumble one time?
Perhaps before the night is through, a new alpha will be crowned.
I'd like to see you fucking try.
The host attempts to make himself appear larger than he actually is. But the guest is not fooled by such tricks.
So, Kevin, the last time we talked to you, you'd come to the Earwolf Studios. You started narrating an episode. You wanted to be a professional narrator as well.
No.
Oh, am I misremembering everything?
Yes.
Why did you? I remember you drove there. And
the guest recalls his history. He wanted to be a professional skateboarder.
Right. And you were influenced by a certain television program? Never mind. But you wanted to be a skateboarder. Have you pursued those dreams at this point? Have you gone after this? Can you do an ollie?
At this point, the guest must concede. His dreams have been shattered.
Shattered?
Along with his legs.
Oh no! You've broken your legs?
The legs have been broken several times in all of the places.
Every single bone in your legs?
Not a single place in the bone legs has left unbroken.
This is terrible news, Kevin. I mean, I now that you remind me, I remember you wanted to be a skateboarder so bad.
The guest has lost 1 foot in height, as some of the bones were never put back together properly.
Oh, you got to get the doctor that will put him back in the right order.
Some of the pieces having been ground to dust.
No.
And just sitting there in the foot. The feet, however, remain intact.
Oh, good. There's so many bones in the feet. You don't want to break those. But this is...
The guest's foot bones number in the hundreds.
As do we all. Did you break your bones doing what you love, skateboarding?
The guest, having recently learned to ride a skateboard, thought it would be cool to put on some dark glasses and close his eyes. Unfortunately, a steamroller had other plans.
That is so unlucky to be skateboarding down the sidewalk or the street, I guess, when a steamroller happens to pass by.
Not seeing where he was headed, the guest veered off the sidewalk and, jumping the curb, left the skateboard, sliding feet first, under the steamroller's mighty cylinder. And yet, his feet remain intact, as previously mentioned.
Maybe did you slide perpendicular to it and the feet were on
Sliding in a perpendicular fashion. Only the guest's legs were crushed before the steamroller operator said, "Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm running over a kid."
So he would have been okay if it had been an adult?
The steamroller driver's motivations, thoughts, and fears remain his own.
Well, this is a terrible story, Kevin. And you had just learned how to skateboard. Like when? Earlier?
It had only been 1/2 hour before the guest suffered this tragedy.
So when you came on the show and said you wanted to be a professional skateboarder, you had no idea how to do it at that point.
The guest saw his first skateboard in real life seconds before trying to ride the skateboard for the very first time.
So did you see a skateboard and say, "Oh, I want to learn how to ride that," or did you see someone skateboarding and you were like, "I want to be able to do what that person is doing"?
Simultaneously, the guest saw a skateboard and someone riding it and said, "I'd like to learn to do that."
Wow.
But it would be years before his dream was realized.
And then only for approximately 30
And
minutes.
then only for approximately 30 minutes.
This is a horrible, horrible story.
Tragedy.
So you went to the hospital, I would imagine. Did the steamroller guy pick you up and try to take you? And how those don't go very fast.
The steamroller operator, having no core strength, could not lift the shattered boy. And Uber was called.
He didn't have any core strength.
Unfortunately, it was an Uber pool.
Oh no! How many stops?
8 stops were attempted before eventually arriving at the hospital.
Oh, terrible.
Tragedy.
So you came out here on stage. How have you are a foot shorter, obviously, and you weren't a tall boy to begin with.
Just a small child in every respect. The guest could not afford to lose that foot while retaining both of his feet.
How are you able to, were they able to reconstruct it slightly, or have you been in physical
Upon
therapy?
arrival at the hospital, the doctors informed the guest they could do only so much for him. They reconstructed 80% of his leg bones. The rest were filled with helium.
Okay.
The lighter-than-air gas enables the guest to do a simulacrum of human walking.
So you're floating and you're just moving your legs like back and forth?
The weight of the extant foot bones acts as ballast to keep the guest on the ground while still reaching for the stars.
Wow. Ted, what? Incredible.
It seems like that the helium situation might disqualify you from any future skateboarding competition.
A new figure has arrived on the scene.
Apparently, he's very interested in the qualifications for skateboarding.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to be a
championships.
professional, there are certain standards you have to abide by if you're going to be in professional competition.
This one seems able to use tools and has fashioned a sort of club from a hunk of wood.
No, this is a guitar. Actually, it's a musical.
I know.
It is. He's partially right. I mean, it is a club.
Was that just a slam?
The guest doesn't make slab.
Well, this is a horrible story for you. I mean, the good thing is... Tragedy, of course. The good thing is you're still young. You have your whole life in front of you, assuming you don't die young.
The doctors informed the guest he would stop growing.
And that sentence, unexpectedly. So this is
And
his...
that he would never ride a skateboard again.
But I guess what I'm saying is... They're very upset about this. They're on your side. I like that about them.
Tragedy.
What I'm saying is you know, you're still young. You have all the time in the world to find something else that you love. Just
Prognosis was 2 years at best.
that you're gonna die in 2 years?
Realizing his time on Earth is limited, the guest weeps.
So when he said you're gonna stop growing, he meant like older?
Unclear at first. The doctor is asked to clarify. The news is not what one had hoped for. The guest will not live to see his 16th birthday.
Oh. So you'll never get a driver's license?
The guest can drive in America.
Oh, that's right.
Any British person can drive a car in America, no matter what their age.
Because you're doing it backwards. It's just different rules.
Yes.
This is terrible. I guess then you're never going to be able to buy cigarettes.
The guest reminds the host he is British and has been smoking since age 5.
So you've lived a good life then.
No regrets.
This is awful. I don't have a lot of sick children on the show.
But a few.
Co. Why did we both think of that?
Luckily, no one got it. 2 old men making references no one understands.
Bang, bang, comedy. Bang, 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 bang with the comedy edge.
Thought to be the only famous Mary Jo, Mary Jo Kopechne arrives on the scene. An even older reference.
Who was that?
Understood by even fewer people.
I don't think I even know what that. Who is that?
This was the Ted Kennedy.
Ted Kennedy reference? Oh, okay.
Should I have been the second guest?
Of course, people love you. So what are you going to do for these 2 years? You got to jam-pack everything you've heard of a bucket list, obviously.
Gazing skyward, the guest has a new ambition.
Okay, up in the sky.
Hot air ballooning.
Hot air ballooning. Like Jackie Chan and Steve Coogan in Around the World in 50 Days. A movie everyone knows.
The host will find it was 80 days.
I don't have time for that. Do it in 50? You sold me a ticket.
Perhaps the host was afraid the running time was 80 days.
I don't have time to spend 3 months watching a movie. That's 3 months, right? I don't know. So hot air ballooning, that's fun, you know? Or you're not afraid of heights,
Hot air ballooning to space.
Dude. I thought you were doing the heads. No, Green Acres is what I was thinking. Hot air ballooning. Doot.
taking a hot air balloon to the inky blackness of outer space.
To outer space. Wow.
Rising higher and higher as the balloon finds itself being superheated, taking itself to the stars and beyond.
Beyond the stars. Wow.
To explore a new galaxy where planets have yet to be narrated.
Well, if anyone can do it, Kevin, you can do it. You
also having sex with an alien. Both of them enjoying a bowl of Reese's Pieces in their post-coital glow. Watching alien television, a show similar to The Love Boat, but with aliens.
So you'd have like old aliens
A small, tasteful wedding, followed by a family of sorts. A human-alien hybrid who will one day rule the universe.
You're going to be dead in 2 years.
Grinding all beings beneath its heel, making the entire known creation its plaything. Before eventually being overthrown by a united universe. At last, all creatures are in harmony against their common foe, my fucking son.
Kevin Attenborough, everyone.
Comedy bang, 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 bang. You're listening now to Comedy Bang, bang.
Look at all that mist. I think
There was
your
some
Mountain
mist.
Dew was coming from the ceiling.
There was some mist
Christmas
falling
yet to
from the
come.
ceiling.
What was it?
A little drip came from the ceiling.
We've been getting dripped on. I've been getting dripped on the whole trip.
I think when the ghost of Christmas yet to come comes, it's snow.
Yeah, there's a little bit of snow residual from the phone call I took.
Although jokes and laughter abound, this is a cause for concern.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Greta Garbo and Monroe, Dietrich and DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean, on the cover of a magazine. Grace Kelly, Harlow Jean, picture of a beauty queen. Jean Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers dance on air. They had style, they had grace. Rita Hayworth gave good face. Lauren, Catherine, Lana too. Betty Davis, we love you. Vogue.
Oh, brilliant. God.